Hi guys, picking right up where we left off on the last video. We've managed to almost completely take out the...
There's an armored boat docked outside Santa Blanca's base at Jimenez. It's loaded with high-tech electronics for El Cerebro's research projects. We're gonna grab the boat and turn the cargo over to a CIA team for analysis.
All right, I'm in.
Good. Okay.
Deploying drone. Spotting another tango. I got a third target.
We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy. We're good to go. Researching this look. Yo, we got hostiles. Heads up, we got a turret. I got their Jenny over here. Heads up, we got a turret.
I see a second. Listen up. We steal the boat, we take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first.
Trinidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Round just missed him. He's looking for the source.
Keep it quiet. I know where you are.
Their LT's escaping.
They're coming right at us. What's the word, boss?
Wait.
I'm engaging takeoffs.
This ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think you're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
Let's get out of here.
Where we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. Some kind of old Cayman hunter's shack.
Back it up. They're gonna see you. Looks like we've riled them up.
We got tangos. Danger close.
I got one narco, near the food container. You're gonna get made. Hang back. Yo, Sicario with a submachine gun. On the bridge.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
We're good. Hey, we got a narco. Close to to the container. Target spotted. If they didn't know something was up before, they sure as hell do now. Don't need that trunk. Stay low. They're onto us. Watch out. Their LT's making a run for it. Assholes are coming this way. What's the plan?
Let's get out of here.
Where we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. Some kind of old Cayman hunter shack. His ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think we're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
All right, breathe easy.
Weapons free, weapons free.
Oh shit, we've been spotted.
I'll let Bowman know she can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel.
Good work in Jimenez. Taking out the cartel subs has cut shipments to Florida by more than a third.
And the gear we intercepted and the intel we found on El Cerebro's prototype?
First impressions are that El Cerebro was in the process of building a sub with serious legs. We're talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
Damn, that ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro. The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. We got a location on our mad scientist?
Negative. His OPSEC is damn good. Multiple safe houses. Never stops at the same place twice in a row, the whole nine. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data.
Let's get back to it.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
Another barrel taken out.
I got it. I'll fly.
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, alright? Okay, we're still good.
Drone is airborne. Tango on the roof, Tango on the roof. I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Place. If El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it?
Signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
You know how much moisture leaves a human's body in one breath. I can keep two operators alive in there, but only finding room for only one. What would NASA do? I wonder if astronauts do cocaine in space. They say the stars have colors once you get past the sky. The CO2, lithium peroxide, lithium hydroxide, anhydrous lithium hydroxide, activated carbon. No, too messy. We must be clean, must be clean. Because those operators will be wet from the moisture in their breath. They have no bathroom. I forgot to leave room for food.
Yo, we got a small cartel element.
Point him out.
Over by the house. Look, the hornet's nest. No, take cover. Engaging.
Cooperate. Fuck took you so long?
For some reason it switched to my goddamn handgun. In the middle of a firefight, it's really difficult to change.
We've got a location on El Cerebro's chief assistant. He could be our best chance to get our hands on the mad scientist himself. Get to the assistant and extract El Cerebro.
Yo, cartel gunman.
I don't see him.
Over by the turret. We got a few Sicarios here, over
You
by
know
the
how much
house.
moisture leaves a human's body in one breath. I can keep 2 operators alive in there, but only if I'm approved for
Down,
only one.
you're giving yourself away.
What NASA do? I wonder if astronauts do cocaine in space. They say the stars have colors once you get past the sky.
Skip, gotcha.
My apologies. I think you can see why I might allow myself to be excited, though. This is a disturbing development. Disturbing development.
Don't blame you at all.
I mean, you don't look like the sort who would work for Santa Blanca, which means you're likely with the American government, which implies I'm in for an extended disruption on my plans.
You'll adjust.
I don't have to adjust. I plotted all this out already. Weeks ago, in fact. Maybe months. I just need to activate contingency plan Alpha Set 984.
Which is?
Going along with whatever you fine people want me to do, of course. At least for now. It maximizes my chances of survival while I figure out which one of my escape plans might still be viable.
I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Media welcome to people. Media welcome looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch.
I prefer you didn't.
But I've almost cracked this. You know how cold it is underwater? The issue of chemical binding? Not an issue. It ought to be easy to find monoethanolamine in Bolivia, right? It's just an issue of scale. Can I call Nidia Flores? She's probably busy, but she won't mind. She knows me. We're close. What am I talking? Scrubbing? No. I mean, scrubbing needs 2 compartments. Wouldn't leave room for any people.
That's so?
I want suspects for a Colombian submersible that just had a breathing tube sticking out of the surface of the water. Imagine the heat signature. It's probably best I don't call Nidia till I have a real solution. Did I mention I know her? Do you know her?
Haven't yet had the pleasure.
Wait a minute. Unmanned submersible. That's the solution. Why do we even bother putting people in the sub?
No idea, pal.
Está bien, ganaron. Ya está.
We're at the rally point. I'll take it from here.
Thank you, baby Jesus. I'm sick of listening to this guy.
Now you know how we feel every time you open your mouth.
Está bien.
Man, Nidia will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle. And they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do. Than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to Nidia, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison? Where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion? For their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that anything matters. Anal rape, cocaine, murder. It's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro.
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. Sacrificial lamb, basically.
Damn, that's some next level supervillain shit right there.
Either way, we put the cartel submarine fleet out of business. Could take years to get that program running again.
And El Cerebro?
The trail's cold for now. Bowman will keep her ear to the ground in case he resurfaces, but we're moving on.
No more excuses. We want our fucking money ahora.
Nydia will take care of this.
Sueño, do we need to make a change here?
Nydia has been one of our best people for years.
Maybe too many. Maybe she's lost her edge.
Over time, I had seen many buchones come and go. When you're king, you learn to lose a few knights. But Nydia Flores was different. I had taken her under my wing from a young age. She was the closest thing I would ever have to a daughter. She was my reina. If I fed her to the wolves, a part of me would die with her. You'll get your money, se lo juro. I guarantee it.
Don't make us regret this. Sostén tu palabra.
Interesting.